Accommodations include the shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt Dolphin Beach Resort Hotel, Kizimkazi Coral Reef Village Hotel, and Swahili Beach Resort Hotel. When on Zanzibar holidays, do not always judge a place by its price. An expensive accommodation may not always mean. The ECB would never wait until inflation hit 4% before it raised interest rates. Yet it has allowed inflation to fall below 1%, arguing that it needs time to gauge the scale of deflationary pressure. This is a risky strategy. Inflation does not need to turn negative to do a lot of damage. The lower the inflation rate, the bigger the primary budget surplus a government needs to shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt. Run in order to prevent the stock of public debt to GDP rising, hastening the point at which debt becomes unsustainable. Low inflation also pushes up real interest rates, further depressing demand. How low is inflation across the Eurozone going to go? Shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt, ladies tee, long sleeved, sweater and hoodie. Shocked only care about sewing 84 ladies tee, ladies tee. Much will depend on the international environment. A prolonged emerging market crisis would push up the value of the euro, compounding deflationary pressures in the Eurozone. When you shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt move to a new country, there are always challenges and new experiences. When moving to the Czech Republic, you can expect things to be a little different, and you would do well to be as flexible as possible. By learning how to behave like a citizen rather than a tourist, you will find that it's easier to make friends and fit into the lifestyle. Hopefully, you can then be a little more prepared for your destination country. 1. Every country is unique. When in the Czech Republic, it's not necessary to spend a lot of money on clothing. If you dress up too much, you will be taken as a tourist because the locals dress very casually. People in this country shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt, consider it necessary or expedient to buy high-dollar clothing. Keep it simple and down to earth. 2. Upon entering a small establishment, greet the people by politely saying, Dobry den. Also, keep in mind that the game consists of microtransactions on both mobile and PC. If a player has paid the $2 fees, the game becomes ad-free for the whole party during the match. Shocked only care about sewing 84 long-sleeved. Long-sleeved. How to play Among Us. Among Us is basically a game of survival, where you either have to vote off all of the imposters and complete all the tasks, and the imposter has to kill all of the crewmates or stop them from completing the designated tasks. To win, if you are designated a crewmate, your task is to find the imposter. Of course, being an imposter is a lot more fun, as you shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt can betray and kill your friends. An imposter needs to kill the crewmates and ensure no one is able to get out of the locations. Players can also vote off other players from the location. Note: if you have a huge number of players, you can also select to have multiple imposters. No crew member can talk while performing tasks, until and unless death is reported. A U.S. Navy census of ships at New Orleans in 1816 shows that the Tchefuncta was still on its stocks and still on the Navy rolls. In 1816, Lt. Merrill was appointed to command the Navy Yard in St. Tammany. He was in charge at the Tchefuncta when, in 1818, a fire broke out one night at the yard. A few shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt Marines, on guard, had lit a fire to keep warm, and it got out of control, catching a shed on fire that burned down. Shocked only care about sewing 84 sweater. Sweater. An ex-Marine lieutenant by the name of Lawrence de Cruz, who was cashiered by Captain David Porter for behavior unbecoming an officer, was living near the Tchefuncta facility. De Cruz was a shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt troublemaker and several run-ins with other officers stationed in St. Tammany. After the fire, he wrote a letter to Commandant Daniel Patterson of the New Orleans station blaming Merrill for the fire. Patterson, who held a grudge against Merrill since December 14, 1814, saying that Merrill had leaked information about his planned surprise attack against the pirates at Barataria, saw his chance to get even. The mystifying and beautiful city is a sacred pilgrimage spot besides being a summer gateway. Mount Abu Wildlife Sanctuary, rich in flora and fauna, is a must-visit spot. This wildlife sanctuary covers about 290 square km in the hilly terrain of Mount Abu. It is home to a wide variety of flora and fauna and is a paradise for animal and birdwatchers. The presence of, last recorded in 1872, and tiger, last reported in 1970, is history now. But leopards are still shocked only care about sowing 84 shirt abundant here. Other animals found here are sloth bear, sambar, jungle cat, small Indian civet, wolf, shocked only care about sowing 84 hoodie, hyena, jackal, shocked only care about sowing 84 shirt Indian fox, common langur, wild boar, pangolin, common mongoose, Indian hare, porcupine, and hedgehog. There are among 250 species of birds that are found here, including the rare gray jungle fowl. One of the most popular attractions in Mount Abu, Naki Lake, is an ancient and sacred lake. According to Hindu mythology, the lake was dug out by the gods by simply using their nails to gain shelter from the demon Banshkali. However, many such mythological stories exist leading to the creation of this lake. The company not directly shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt sells products and ingredients to its restaurants. Instead, local and regional intermediaries and distributors coordinate with McDonald's restaurant managers to manage their inventory. 9. Scheduling. McDonald's uses corporate conventions for scheduling, based on local market conditions and laws, as well as supply chain needs. For example, the company's strategy involves regular and seasonal schedules to address fluctuations. Shocked only care about sewing 84 shirt in local market demand. Thus, in this decision area of operations management, McDonald's is flexible and adapts to local market conditions. 10. Maintenance. McDonald's lets restaurant managers or franchisees select maintenance service providers. However, for kitchen production equipment, McDonald's Corporation also has certified, approved maintenance providers. Thus, the company addresses this strategic decision area of operations. Other products.